So first off, my opinion in terms of C3 AI and our retail traders playing that one. For that one, I wouldn't be surprised. To be quite honest, it is one of those that, especially a lot of people that don't know what the heck they're doing in the market, like to play a stock like that and like, oh, AI, I'm going to buy the stock ticker AI, right? And there's definitely that group of individuals out there, right? But you're really going to split retail. There's two camps of retail, okay? You have obviously the people that really have no clue what they're doing. They're just gambling money around. They just treat the stock markets like it's some sort of casino, and just whatever's exciting or, whatever way the market's moving, they just move that way, right? Those people always lose over the long term. We do know that, right? Then you have the camp of more intelligent investors that are looking into companies, fundamentals, conference calls, annual reports, looking at what a company actually does, right? How does their product differ from other companies? Thinking about SWOT analysis, right? Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats to companies, looking at the valuation, looking at the financials. And that's another segment. And I can tell you that's most of my segment that follows myself on the channel, right? And so those are two very different camps. And so I think to that first camp, C3AI is an interesting opportunity. I think for the more intelligent investors that actually do the work on this subject, they've been positioning into NVIDIA and Palantir stocks like that for quite some time, and that's nothing new to them, right? Nothing new to us at all. And so now a lot of us are just letting our chips ride. Very common for retail, a certain group of retail, to be ahead of Wall Street. The most intelligent retail folks are always ahead of Wall Street. It's always been that way. It always will be that way. And they beat them to those opportunities, okay? Good examples of that is the iPhone opportunity. Wall Street didn't really get it. They didn't really understand how big it was going to be. They didn't understand that this was a game changer for Apple's business model forever. And I mean, that stock would have been soaring if they understood it, right? But they were looking at it and they're like, wait, this $500 phone, like, who's really going to buy this? Can people afford it, right? They never understood that. They didn't understand the implications of the services business, right? They didn't understand, obviously, Tesla. They totally missed Tesla. They missed it by a mile, right? Until Tesla put up such great numbers that you couldn't debate it anymore, right? They've completely missed this AI opportunity with NVIDIA. Like, the thing that people are missing with NVIDIA in the biggest way, okay, is this. They're missing this so big. They're looking at that revenue beat and they're amazed by that, okay? Wow, in terms of the guidance. The analysts were expecting $7 billion, now the company's talking about 11. The point they're missing is they don't even have a conception of the margins, the EPS those chips are going to throw off to NVIDIA. They don't even conceptualize that. They're totally missing this by a mile. They got to understand, NVIDIA is selling these chips for what it looks like between $10,000 and $30,000. They could be making thousands and thousands of dollars of profit per chip. That's like something NVIDIA's never, ever seen. That's like something no company's ever seen. You've never seen a company make many thousands of dollars per chip they sell. And you run those numbers and you start to realize, oh my gosh, do you know what NVIDIA's EPS is going to be? Their net income is going to be over the next several quarters? And so I always, I think Palantir in that opportunity, I think retail's way ahead of the game on this. We'll see how it all plays out, but I think the Palantir shareholders are going to be right in this situation, and I think they're way out in front of Wall Street here. And I think over the next several quarters and several years, Wall Street will wake up and realize, oh gosh, I think we're a little slow to act in this whole Palantir situation. Now, for me personally, I've been experiencing this divergence market. I've been experiencing it with stocks I'm long, right, on the positive side and the negative side. I got some examples to show you. ELF hit a new all-time high here today. Beautiful. I mean, the stock's done as well as you could possibly imagine. The performance of the company, the performance of the stock price, I could not have asked for more. The gain is now 1,300+%, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's on its way to 2,000+%. Somebody in the private stock group said, you thought Honest was your next ELF. It could be ELF is your next ELF. And I was like, damn it, you might honestly be right. You might honestly be right. The company's numbers are hard to even fathom. They just report 78% revenue growth. How do you even do that? How do you even report 78% in this market, in this economy? How are you coming in with 78%? Like, that's just insane. But that's just how great this company's executing. They're the most well-executed company probably in the world. Maybe even above NVIDIA. It's incredible. And it's a flipping flapjack and cosmetics company. I mean, it's just out of this world. So meanwhile, that stock hits an all-time high. Meanwhile, I got a stock like Revolve that's doing absolutely horrible for me right now, right? It's awful. Sure, we're still up on the stock, right? Up about $9,000. Okay, cool. But that stock's down 37% in the past 6 months. So I've lost tens of thousands of dollars of gains in Revolve stock the past 6 months, right? That stock can't do anything right now. It's like almost every day it seems like that stock goes down, right? People don't want any piece of, a great e-commerce company in the clothing space. They want no part of that. Doesn't matter. They don't want it right now. And it seems like every damn day that stock's down another 4%. There's no news, no big news. Oh, Revolve came out with earnings or something today. No, they already did earnings a while back here. Then just down another 4% for no reason. That stock can't do anything right now. Look at a stock like Palantir, right? The momentum just continues day after day after day after day. It's like every day I pretty much wake up and I'm up $2,000 or $4,000 on Palantir stock. It seems like every day that's the situation, right? And this is a stock we are red on, not even that long ago. And now we're $24,000 in the plus on the stock, right? Meanwhile, I have another stock like Foot Locker that can't get out of its own way. I was up 30% plus on Foot Locker stock, right? And of course, this doesn't account for any dividends received in the stock over time, right? But I was up 30% plus on Foot Locker 6 months ago. And now I'm in the red on Foot Locker. They can't do anything right now, okay? And the stock price just seems like it bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. Even after their massive move down after earnings, it seems like it's not enough. And here the stock is today sitting at $25 or so. And it's just nothing, right? Then I got a stock like Meta, doing me tremendous, up $236,000 on Meta. It's doing great, right? It seems like every day I wake up and I'm up like $5,000, $10,000 on Meta. It's just a question of, is it 5,000 or is it 10,000? And then I got another stock like Nordstrom. Nordstrom stock is down 29% in the past 6 months. Can the stock ever go up? It's absolutely incredible, right? This is the sort of market we're in right now, where just certain stocks are doing absolutely tremendous. They can't be beat. And other stocks just are in the worst bear market. You look at stocks like Revolve, Foot Locker, Nordstrom. We're talking about 30% type moves in 6 months. That's like the type of performance you would expect in a crashing market. A crashing market, folks. Okay? And then you look at stocks like Meta and Palantir and Elf. And those stocks make it look like we're in the most gigantic bull market we have ever seen in history. This is where you really have a stock picker's market. And this is where diversity really comes in a portfolio. Imagine if I just had a portfolio of all clothing companies, Nordstrom, Foot Locker, Revolve, and that was all I owned, those sorts of companies. They're all doing awful. And meanwhile, look at the Metas, look at the Elfs, look at the Palantirs and stocks like that, right? Obviously, Tesla's had a great year this year. Year to date's tremendous for Tesla. So this is a divergence market we have going on.